Okay, we're in Oklahoma, 2025, opening week. Lots of birds hunting public ground, and we are pumped up. I really hope you enjoy this video.
He was a run of the litter, but a plenty mean pup. Put Sam on the scent, and he never let up. Spent his nights on the porch, chewing on a bare bone. Now he's underground, and I'm all alone. Well, a good dog on the ground's worth three in the saddle. No matter where you're from, been many good dog was a friend to a man, but Sam was the greatest one. He was the hound of hounds. He was the wonder of all walkers. He loved howling at the moon. He loved treeing that raccoon. Most of all, he was my best friend, and he's gone too soon.
Okay, so this never happens to me. It's opening morning in Oklahoma. We're about 100 yards from the truck when we get into our first covey. Rebel makes a good point here.
Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, that's another bird there. Come on, dead bird. Dead bird.
It's hard to see here in these low light conditions, but we knocked two birds down with that first shot. We found the first one really quick. Rebel makes a good retrieve, but we're having trouble finding this second one. We don't lose a lot of birds. These dogs hunt dead really well, but here we are in the first 20 minutes of the hunt, and we've got a bird down we can't find.
Dead in there. Dead bird. Dead in there. Dead in here, Dixie. Dead in here. Dead in here.
So we don't give up easy. We'll spend 20, 30 minutes longer trying to find a bird. I hate losing quail, any kind of upland game. So we're working really hard trying to find this bird, but we never find it.
Dead in here, Dixie. Dead. Dead. Dead in here. Dead in here.
We're working now on that first covey, trying to get into a few singles.
All right, that first covey has went out into this thick cover. We got into one single. It come up and I swung around behind me and hit my gun against the tree. So we haven't killed any of these singles out of that first covey. We're going to keep working a grid pattern in this thicker cover and see if we can get one. You know, there's something about this different color grass right here. When you get in, I don't know what kind of seed it is. When you get into that grass, a lot of times you get into those birds. And that's where that first covey was right. And these little patches will be all out in here. I kind of target them. If I see one, I go towards it. It's one of my favorite spots. There's a little pond up here. There's a windmill. Got a water pump hooked to it. There's water out of the ground. Dogs can cool off. I can refill my water jugs. Nice spot, especially when the temperatures are hot. I'll try to work around this area. Pretty nice spot. All works off solar.
The spot is way back off the road. It'd be almost impossible to hunt without this water source to cool the dogs off and get fresh water.
Cool off a bit. Alright, let's find a bird.
can't see Rebel here in this tall grass, but he's pointed right off to the left. Wind's picked up 20, 30 mile an hour, and he is tracking these birds. They're moving on him, and I'm going around the right-hand side of the tree here trying to get where I can get a shot.
Dead in there. Dead bird. Dead. Dead in there. Dead in there, Rebel. Dead. Dead.
Rebel points this crippled bird again. I'm not completely
Dead
sure
bird,
if
Rebel,
it's a
dead.
single or if it's
Dead
the
bird.
bird I shot. I thought it was a bird I shot, but I kind of go in here easy just to make sure we're not into another covey or a single bird.
Whoop. Dead in there. Dead bird. Dead. Dead. Dead bird. Good boy. Come here. Hey, come here. Leave. Leave. Good man. Good boy. Nice work. Alright. See if we can get on some of these singles. Good boy. Good boy. Good dog, good dog, good dog.
I don't have it on video, but we actually get into a second covey, a big covey of birds, 20 bird covey, and it flushes right into this fence row. We never got a pointer or anything, and these birds have eased over on the left where the grass is private ground. So these birds are right on the edge of public private, and have went over onto the private, and we can't get to them. But Rebel makes a nice point. Dixie's got a nice back right here. Kind of frustrated here. These birds are literally 20 yards on the private ground, and we can't do anything with them. So I've called at these birds. We hunt 20 or 30 minutes, and they have worked their way back onto the public ground, back in the same fence row I've just hunted twice. So we're working back through here trying to get a single. If you look close right up on this fence row, Dixie's got the point. We got two birds that flushes up ahead of us, and one comes behind us.
Dead in here, Rebel. Oh, man. Dead in here, Rebel. What a shot. Dead in here. They come dead. Dead in here. Dead in here, Dixie.
This grass is chest tall in places. Dixie
Dead in
makes
here,
this
Rebel.
retrieve.
Dead.
I don't even see her get the bird. I don't know how you find a bird at all in these conditions without these dogs.
Dead in here. Oh, good girl, you done found it. Good girl, Dixie. Well, good job. What a retrieve. What a retrieve. I didn't even see you get it, girl. Good job, guys. This wind's got them messed up a little, don't it? Huh? Let's go get another single. Come on, let's go.
Okay, it's just 30, 40 minutes later. I have worked my way right back around to that same fence row where these birds have come over, and Rebel slams a point. These birds are just coming over from that private ground back onto this public, and we're just keep making circles, working on singles. I barely wounded this bird, and Dixie makes an excellent retrieve. This is a 125 yard retrieve. She is really coming in. I get pumped up.
Put you in here, Dixie. Good girl. Come here. Good job, Dixie. Come here. Good job, girl. Look at you go. Look at you.
You know, most of the time bird hunting, you work an area over real good and you move on to another area. But I found in Oklahoma, these birds come back to the same area they're flushed. They work right in behind you. So it's no accident I'm making circles here. This is something I learned that I started working on some singles. And before this, I couldn't hardly kill a single. So we've moved on down here. The quail are running on us really bad. Rebel's pointing, relocating, pointing again. Dixie's backing him every step of the way. This was some great dog work. It was beautiful to watch.
Nice job, guys. Damn.
I want you to look close at this quail slipping around this tree and fly through those woods.
Dead in here. Dead, Rebel, dead. Dead in here, Dixie, dead. Oh, gosh, dog it. Good job, guys. Great job. Man, that was tough, wasn't it? They pointed, Dixie back, Rebel pointed. They had them birds on the single. And that single come up and I couldn't get a shot at it for nothing. It flew off through these trees. So I let my guard down, put down, two birds come up and I hit one of them, landed right in here, and Rebel, it just come up and we lost it. So, damn, we got us that time. Something else. Them birds got with that wind, man, they were gone. And I'll tell you, the way they use these trees makes it tough sometimes. I didn't really have a shot there to speak of. You're walking in this cover like this and the birds come up, it just, man, you can't hear them with this wind too. Makes it really tough.
Rebel makes a point here for a second two, and the bird flushes, and I shoot 3 times and miss it.
Good God. Man, they're getting with this wind. Bird out of there. Good job, Rebel. I seen you pointing. Good point. These birds are getting out of here. I should have killed that bird. Shoot behind it the whole time.
I've got 2 coveys of birds just scattered through these trees, and it's frustrating but really fun, but they're just flushing under my feet at this point.
God almighty, it's unbelievable. You just cannot get a shot.
Birds are on alert, flushing wild, kind of like a grouse shoot, but I was able to knock this one down.
I hit that bird, but not real hard.
We're hunting dead for the bird I just shot and end up flushing another bird and end up being able to knock it down.
Dead, Dixie. Dead bird. Dead right there, Dixie. Dead. Dead right there, Dixie. Dead. Dead in here, Dixie. Dead bird. Fetch it in here. Good girl. Good job, baby. Come here. Come here. Easy. Good. Leave. Leave. Good girl. Good job, girl. Good job, Rebel. Good job. I got another dead in there, buddy.
So we looked for this other bird for 20-25 minutes before we're able to find it. These wire hairs are unbelievable retrievers.
He was wounded, but in this thick cover, I would think he would stick tight. Dead in here, Rebel. Dead. Dead in here, Dixie. Dead bird. Dead right here. Dead. Fetch it in here, Rebel. Good man. Look at you. Fetch it in here. Come on. Good boy. Leave that bird. Leave that bird. Look at you. Good job, guys. Boy, that was, my battery died there. That was a hard find right there. Look at that bird for a while. Good job. Man, you are really doing a good job. Come here, Dixie. Look at you, baby. Look at you. Huh? All right. Let's go find another covey. We're back at the trusty water hole. Made a big old circle there. Run out of water. It's the only thing that'll allow you to hunt this long. Keep pretty strong water other than been out. Get this dog cooked off again.
You can't hear me here. At this point, the wind's 40 miles an hour, but I'm just stressing again how important this water source is. I couldn't hunt this farm without this water source. We're 3-4 miles from the truck, and the dogs are really hot and tired, so this is another good time to get them cooled off and get them a fresh drink of water.
Look at these dogs after getting in that cold water and that well. They're like new dogs. They're starting all over again. So that's awesome. Good job, guys. Try to find another covey.
So Rebel slams a point on the third covey here in this tall grass, and Dixie backs him.
Shoot your greatest, sir. I should have had 2 or 3 of them. Nice work, Rebel. Good job, Dixie. Dead in here. Dead. Dead in here. 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 Dead. Dead in there. Fetch it in here, Rebel. Come on. Let's go, buddy. Come on. Rebel, fetch it in here. Come on, Dixie. That's a good girl, Dixie. Look at you. Come here, Dixie. Hey, Dixie, right here. Come on, come on, come on. Good girl. Leaf. Good girl. Good girl. Got you a bird, didn't you? Good girl. You got a good bag. You got a good bag. Yes, you did.
So this third covey flies back over where the other two coveys already were, and I just left them. I wasn't going to be able to tell what covey I was shooting birds out of. I just didn't want to kill too many, so we ended up walking off and leaving these birds.
It's pretty cool. It's a little house place. Can you imagine living back in the day in this thing?
So we've hunted about an hour or so more. I haven't got into any more birds, so we're just kind of sightseeing. I love these old house places.
I love stuff like this. It's pretty neat.
We get back to the truck here, and I'm whooped. The dogs are whooped. We have hunted really hard. We have had an awesome opening day in Oklahoma.
Glad to be out. All right, Rebel. If you hang your head, you do a good job. Did a good job. What I'll do without you.
You know, I've built my setup in the back of the truck with plywood that was given to me, and I've copied a lot of other ideas, but this is about as low cost for a deck system and dog boxes as you can get. It took a couple weeks to build this deck system, but when you build your own, you can make your drawer sizes custom to fit the hunting gear you're putting in it, and it really works out well.
Get back, man. Get back. Knocked down another one we couldn't find. At least 2 or 3. Should have had our limit today.
I was talking about customizing. I built a little drawer here, a little place to put your game where all your feathers is not in your hunting gear. It's a little thing, but it really gives you a lot of options when you build it yourself.
I know you are.
I can't tell you what it means to me to be able to come out here and hunt these birds, watch the dogs work. The beautiful sunsets, the beautiful sunrises, the people you meet, it's just really special. And when I leave, I can't wait to get back the next time. I'm from Kentucky, and the bird population has really took a downfall in the last 15, 20 years. I still hunt and work the dogs, but I don't shoot many birds. So being able to come out here on these public lands and hunt like when I was a kid is something I dearly love to do. I hope you enjoyed this video for our opening hunt, Oklahoma 2025. Stick around for part 2. We got a lot of good action. Got into a lot of birds this time, about 20 coveys in 4 or 5 days. So really had a great hunt. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. We'll see you for part 2.
He was a run of the litter, but a plenty mean pup. put Sam on the scent, and he never let up. Spent his nights on the porch chewing on a bare bone. Now he's underground and I'm all alone. Well, a good dog on the ground's worth three in the saddle, no matter where you're from. Been many good dog was a friend to a man, but Sam was the greatest one. He was a hound of hounds, he was the wonder of all walkers. He loved howling at the moon, he loved treeing that raccoon. Most of all, he was my best friend, and he's gone too soon.